This is the Peak Design 30-liter everyday backpack. I bought this bag about 6 or 8 months ago, and I've been using it for a while now, and I have some thoughts on it, and I want to share them with you. Before I get into specifics, it's a 30-liter backpack, like I mentioned. The price is $299.95, so $300. It's a big bag. And it looks big on your back, so if you're a smaller person, this might look comical on some people, but it's a very big bag. It's a heavy bag, and it's very high quality. You can tell everything about it seems premium, like the material, the zippers, the metal pieces, the metal clasps, and pull tie, zip pulls on the side. It's all really, really well made. Just to kind of understand how I'm doing this review, I don't use it as a camera bag. I actually take most of the shelving that's on the inside out, and I just treat it like a normal backpack and take it on trips and sometimes for business. When I have to go into the office, I might use it as well. But let me go over the bag really quickly. So the main entrance at the top is right here, and you can see, let me see if I can get the light to kind of show that. So it's cavernous, it's huge on the inside. And then on both sides, on this clasp you have this magnetic catch that allows you to really easily close it. And then on both sides, they have these zippers where you can access the bag from either side. So if you swing it around on one of your shoulders, you can open up the side and kind of get into it without taking the backpack off. And same zippers on the other side. And then it has water bottle pockets on either side as well. This one also has the clasp for you to be able to attach a camera, and then you have this kind of quick release piece here that gets attached to the camera, and put it back in here. It kind of doesn't go anywhere. You can do whatever with the camera. And then both sides have these straps. The idea being that if you put something in this pocket that's really tall, you can then put this strap around it, put it into this loop right here, and then pull it tight to kind of give it further support and keep it, in the pocket. Those are really nice features that you don't see very often in backpacks. Another thing before I go on the inside is there's magnets everywhere. And there's something very satisfying about knowing that it's closed shut by a magnet, and it gives a little extra support. On the inside here, you have two sets of pockets. The top one is another magnet bag or pocket, and on the inside, it's just open space. And then the second one is a zipper, and it has open space, but it also has, if you can see down there, but there's like two little pockets inside that pocket to like hold. I think it's suited for like SD cards or little small batteries. And then if you go down to the other side, I think it's pretty much the same. Yeah, it has the same magnet pocket, zipper pocket, with the same two internal pockets on that one. And then, like I said, another water bottle pocket with another strap. This side doesn't have a camera leash, but imagine you'll need one of those. And then on the inside of the top opening, there's another small pocket right here that again has a magnet. Very, very nice. And then in the back, there's a laptop sleeve, and it has a divider, so you can, theoretically, you could put a laptop in, like an iPad in there. And then if you pull this little piece back, there's another little like top access pocket that doesn't, that's how far down it goes, like the length of my hand. And there's some internal pockets here for additional storage. Yeah, and then a nice zipper pull to get it closed. On the back, it has some really nice straps with a shoulder harness if you want to use it. And these straps are also have magnets. So another set of magnets there. And then there's a pass-through for luggage, which also has a magnet. I don't know if you heard it. That holds that shut. It does have room for the features, not the features, but the has the ability to add a waist strap or waist, yeah, I guess a waist strap. But that's, I believe that's extra. It doesn't come with the bag, but there's some internal stuff going on in here that is, it's kind of waiting for the waist strap to come, and you can kind of add it on for that additional support. So that's the layout of the bag. I'm gonna fill it so you can get an idea of what fits in here, and then kind of talk about some of my thoughts on the bag. So first, we have this pretty good size packing cube. It's pretty full. I guess if you're a lighter traveler, you could get the majority of your clothes in a packing cube this size, and it kind of just fits in that direction. And I just wanted to put that in the side compartment so that it would go fit in sideways. And then I have a Bond travel gear pouch or bag that's pretty good size. It'll fit in there pretty easily. So that's on top of the packing cube. And then just like another little bag with some random things in it, and then like a hygiene kit with more random things in it. And then I don't know if this will fit. I think it will. But I have my headphones. I don't mind putting them at the top like this because I very quickly, if I'm going to an airport, I'm going to the office, they're the first thing I pull out. So I don't mind putting it like that. But there you can see all that fits, and there's still room. You could still use all the little pockets, and if you wanted to, you could fit a little bit more in there. Let me see if I can kind of show you. There's still room in there to add more stuff. So it's definitely big. And then the laptop compartment. So I have an iPad Pro. I don't remember the dimensions on it, but it's like the biggest one. And it has a pretty, it's not a huge case, but it does add a little bit of bulk to it. And that can fit in here. And then I have my laptop that can fit on the other side of that. And then you can still put some stuff in the other pocket if you had it. But that's it, kind of fully packed out. And it's a big bag. So when you have it packed out, it's going to be heavy on your back. But it is a really nice bag. Some things I don't really like about it. Generally speaking, everything feels really tight. Tight to get into, tight to fit things in. I don't know if you noticed when I put the laptop in, I had to really shove it in there because there wasn't much room for it after you have the iPad and everything in the main compartment. But just to give you some examples of what I'm talking about. So this is the open pouch on the top. Anytime you're going in this flap is always kind of coming in back down. You got to hold it down and then go into your bag. It's not going to stay I mean, in this position when it's on this back it will, but if you're up on it at all, it's gonna fold over. It's only being stopped by my hand. It'll keep going. So this is a little bit tight to get in and out of. The little top access pocket here, if you have an iPad and a laptop in back here and you have this thing packed out pretty well, it'd be really hard to get into this area to really utilize it. Like I mentioned earlier, there's a lot of room on the top still open, so it's a little bit easier, but even now it's still like you gotta really pull it open to get into this pocket and do anything. And this laptop and an iPad are really tight in here. So it's tight all the way around. And then finally, for the last piece about it being tight, like when you're going in here, this flap as well, it doesn't stay down. It's gonna come back up when you're like on opening it up from the side and trying to get in there. This is gonna always fall back down. But that's just, it is what it is. Last thing, I forgot to add this in, but this is a 32-ounce water bottle, and it's a little bit tight, but it'll get in there. Like I would imagine if you truly had this bag all the way packed out, you might have a harder time getting a water bottle this size in it, but it fits. I realize now I did forget another feature because I never use it. And there's a pocket on the bottom that I guess you could put something in, but I would be, again, it has a magnet. I'd be a little bit reluctant because I'm afraid it's gonna fall out because it opens to the bottom of your bag. But inside here are more leashes that connect in the back of the inside of this pocket, and then can come up and attach to the points up here, so you could probably cross them, and then it allows you to like store something on the outside of the bag. I've seen people put yoga mats, bike helmets, whatever fits, but these are pretty long straps, so you can kind of get more storage on the outside of your bag if you so choose. The last thing I'll point out with kind of I'm not too big of a fan of is that luggage pass through. Like most backpacks, you put your luggage kind of upright you put your backpack upright on top of your luggage, but this one it's sideways, and even though it has the handles on the side, it creates this awkward, like it's not balanced when it's on a bag, when it's on top of your luggage. And I just find it awkward to take on and off. There are other bags that I think do this feature better, but that's a small thing. The biggest thing I would say is how tight everything is inside here and how to get when you're getting in and out of it. So yeah, this is my thoughts on the Peak Design 30-liter everyday pack. Let me know what you think. I'm curious to see if you have any tricks on how to use it better. I'm sure there are tons of ways I could be using this bag better, but I'm curious to hear what you have to say. Thank you.